Hello everyone. It says I'm live. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Always good to double check. I'm doing one of these kind of things where I'm trying to stay out of the sun right now. It's just one little part, y'all, that's strangely we don't have curtains yet. The house is still very much in progress, so that's going to be next on the list. Hello everyone. Hi Alice. Hi Cora. Phoebe! Hi, Phoebe! Yay! Hi, Alvin! Y'all can see and hear me. Hooray! Yay! Let me know what you guys are going to be working on today. If you saw my Instagram, you know that I'm very much ready for Preptober. So I filmed my prep plan video this morning, which I'm super excited about. And then part of what I'll be working on today will in fact be prep. So pumped about that. But first I need to finish the line edits on this third short story. So this is going to be kind of like we're going to be multitasking this a little bit. We're going to be going through a lot of different projects. So I'm thinking short story and then project death stuff for NaNoWriMo, and then maybe actually drafting for Meridian Maps 5. So I think that's my plan. Let me know what you guys are doing. Azor is outlining a new play. That's awesome. Reagan is doing homework. That is totally fine. That's awesome. We are doing, this is really just like productivity sprints, vague work sprints. Do you have stuff you need to do around the house? Do it now. It works too. Oh, sorry, Nita. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Does anyone else imagine their characters' voices? Because I would love to know that. Do you mean my accent or my half congested, general, slightly lower tone? And Parker is starting a short story. Heck yes, short story crew represent. Silver is doing a morning workout. Silver Ashley. We got some re-outlining I saw with Books with Maddie. Gonna dive back in for Nano. I think that's an awesome goal. Oh, hi Day! Going to be working on my chapter 13, almost at the midpoint, yay! Work has been slowing my progress though. It has a knack for doing that, doesn't it? Oh, Angel says sometimes I use songs to decipher my characters' voices. That's very interesting. Let's see. Oh, someone was working on a horror novel. Shazy reads, that's awesome. Shays reads. That's so cool. Sci-fi first draft. Tara is prepping for her second children's book. This is so cool. I feel like especially this time we have even more different types of stories, whether that's short story, the different types of genres. Like Anna's over here with a short film script. This is so exciting. I like that so much better. It makes it more fun, I think. Oh, Becca's here. Hi, Becca. Becca's got a lot of fun stuff going on too. Oh, and Sarah's working on a paper for her library degree. Freaking way to go. As y'all know, I have such a deep love for the library and all the difference it has made when I was growing up and still now. So all the love for the library. We got a horror thriller from Snick. Oh, Manville takes celeb pictures who are similar to his characters and has a whole bunch in the gallery. I feel like that's smart. That's kind of what people do when they're using Pinterest and stuff too, right? Regina's here. Hi, Regina. This is me just casually freaking out about everyone. Hello. Well, I think the question is going to be, how long do you want to sprint for? I'm thinking this will be probably like a 2-hour, maybe 2.5-hour stream. Oh, look, Cam's here. Hey, Cam. Cam, when are you going to be doing more live streams? I missed the one that you had recently. Natalie's here. Hi, Natalie. Yes. Thank you, Regina. Thank you. My library is 90% used donated books. That's where I always end up donating mine too. I'm just like, here, let us spread the love. We got 1532. I can dig that at 1515. About 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's probably what we'll go for. A 15-15. Grape's here. Hi, Devasia. Maya knows that I love my 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking if we were going to do maybe an 11. Oh, wait. I saw the actual answer. Sion's over here. 9:30 is a warm-up for the last day of September, and I think that's it. I think that's what we're going to do. We have to do it. We have to ring in September. Do you ring it in if it's... No, you ring it in if it's coming, right? Because like you ring in the new year. What phrase do you use when you're saying goodbye to a month? That's not important. Okay, let's pull up the timer so y'all can share my screen. Yeah, everyone is down for it. Heck yes. See, yeah, would you ring it out? I don't know. I don't know. Send off. That's what. Yes. Oh, hi. Thank you so much. The pups are good. I have, unfortunately, they must be outside. Send off, yes. Those are how normal words work, and that was not processing in my brain this morning, which, by the way, I did already have both a cappuccino and Starbucks. I got a drink. Sorry, I turned around so you couldn't see my real name, aka the worst kept secret ever. I got this because it was a freebie from getting coffee yesterday at National Coffee Day. So I'm both hyped up on coffee and sugar and still could not come up with sending off the month. But the puppies are doing great. They're having so much fun. The weather's a little bit cooler now here in the morning, so Duke is enjoying just kind of like chilling outside a lot too. And they're getting along better too. So I think Buffy has now finally gotten used to Duke at least, and they're all very cute. So it makes me happy. But okay, sorry. Every time, you guys, I'm just like, oh, we'll start, and then I get sidetracked. So 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna make this the full screen. Yay, okay, y'all can see. Coffee at home. Duke really is such a good boy. He's so cute. I tried to get Zelda to pose in my chair this morning, and she was not having it. So when she gets older, she won't be able to move as fast, and then I can get her picture more easily. Alrighty, I hope you guys are ready, because we are about to frickin' start. On your mark, get set, write, work, do homework, do all of the things. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Let me know how you guys did. Oh, hi, Sid. Thank you, Sid. Let's see. Oh, it's so cute. Fist bump. I smartly pulled up the YouTube live chat. I popped it out so that the video wasn't there, but now I can see all the little things. That's adorable. And again, the pear avocado. Perfect. Oh, 440 for Bailey, halfway to their goal. Dang. Naomi at 270. My brain is working slow. Mine too. The amount of times I had to reread something to make sure that it was wrong was pretty incredible. And it was wrong, but I just like couldn't figure out why. You know, sometimes when it's like, I don't know, I knew it was wrong, but I could not pinpoint it. And that's how I need, I don't know, more sugar, more coffee, something. 163 for Joy. I hate writing motivational letters. What are you writing the motivational letter for? Jasmine is is asking if anyone else is working on fan fiction. Perfecto. 381 for Sarah. I would also be curious if anyone else is working on fan fiction. My favorite thing is seeing all the different fanfics, or like when people do the crossovers and stuff. So I'm excited. Emma, my brain is on vacation. That's what I'm going to start saying. My brain's on vacation this morning. Coffee and a cookie and music, all of the great things. 183 for Sarah Philly. Ah, Kate's July novel was a fanfic. Heck yes. Man, well, I read the part that I have to rewrite. Yes. That is important. No fanfic for Snick today. Working on their own horror. Heck yes. Oh my gosh, 1,245 words. An improvement. Phenomenal. That's the word you meant, right? That's so good. Faith is working on a fanfic. Finn is outlining, but what fanfic, y'all? I need to know. Shay finished the first draft of her mermaid short story during that sprint. Yay! Go Cache, go! That's awesome. I always think it's so interesting that there's not as much mermaid stuff. So I'm excited to hear how it goes for you. Are you planning to publish the short story in any capacity? Becca is editing. Go, Becca, go, Becca. Oh, thank you, Regina. Same. This is my favorite kind of time. I love, I mentioned this on a different video. So I've been doing the Twitch live streams too, because YouTube actually basically doesn't like when you do so many live write-ins, and I'm wanting to ramp up. Y'all are going to hear about this in my NaNoWriMo video if you haven't heard it already. But I'm wanting to ramp up to doing daily streams because I just have so much fun writing with y'all. I think I've also been like missing out on my coffee shop writing so much and just being surrounded by people in writing, since it's so, I just feel even more isolated than usual kind of thing. So this has been phenomenal for me, all of these live write-ins. So I feel like I'm working and getting to hang out. And yes, Anna says we need more mermaids. Always, always. Yes to daily streams. So I'll still be streaming randomly here on YouTube. But yeah, so daily during NaNoWriMo. I'm also doing it already Monday and Friday through all of October. And so I'm going to be like live prepping. So I'm really excited. It is Kavanaugh Writes. So it's the same as my Twitter that I don't use anymore. But yeah, Kavanaugh Writes. To the best of my knowledge, you don't need to sign up for Twitch to watch. You just need to go, it's twitch.tv/Kavanaugh Writes. Let me, twitch.tv/Kavanaugh Writes. I'm gonna type it in the chat. I'm gonna double check this real quick before I confirm that that's what that is. Let's see. Is this me? Is it me? It's me, okay. Send it over. There you go. The streams, I see Hell's Mirror is asking. I did see it. Oh yeah, well, somewhat. It's over, it'll be at like 10 a.m. Central Standard Time right now. I'm debating playing with this time, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, and maybe I'll change it on certain days. I just, it kind of helps me so I get all of my like early writing in or early work in. And then this is the perfect time where I still feel like I'm like needing that extra kick, but still feeling super productive. I hadn't used it that much either, Stacy, but like my brothers had used it, so I feel similarly, but it's actually really fun and like a lot more intuitive. I know, there are a lot of people in the chat. It is freaking moving, y'all. So yeah, okay, since this is like half MILWORDY and half Preptober, if you're participating in MILWORDY, let me know how it's going for you. And if you're participating in NaNoWriMo soon and prepping, let me know if you already have your project picked out. Let me know if you like have a whole plan of action on what you're gonna do. Are you rereading? Are you being a rebel? Yes, it'll be much better for our Eastern Standard Time people. It'll be not quite so early. That's what I had told people, that I thought about doing it at like 6:30 a.m. my time. And then I realized all my Pacific coasters, that is much, much, much too early. Let's see. Oh, okay, I like that. Katie says she's planning to prep her 2 options and then decide at the end of the month. So I've done something similar before where I've tried to prep all of them and just gone with either what I felt like or what I felt like was most ready. There was another squirrel outside of my window. I think it comes at the same time each day. It's a good thing Buffy's not out there right now. Oh my gosh, Naomi. Oh no. I know, Alice. Maybe I'll do a couple. Maybe I can have a day, since I'll be doing it every day. Maybe I can have a day that's a little bit earlier or later. Oh, Autumn Fries. I got a mug with a quote we all need during NaNoWriMo. What's the mug? What's the mug? I already drank from my NaNoWriMo mug this morning, but it was the right another novel one, and it's so good. It makes me so happy. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Cam. Writing needs help. It really does. It really does. Thank you. I know. I'm like Doug when I'm just like, but the great thing about sitting here with the window is just nature unfolding. I'm gonna pretend I'm just an admirer instead of easily distracted. Let's see. Maya is 10K off her MILWORDY for September, but not worried about it. Oh yeah, that's what. As y'all know, I moved recently. New background. So I'm so behind. In fact, I figured out, because I took exactly 2 weeks off of writing and work, that I wrote one more day. So I wrote 16 days of September, counting today. I didn't write 14 days of September. Not at all how I thought the plan was gonna go when I originally decided that I was going to do this then. But I think it's all going to even out, especially with like Preptober and Nano coming up, so I'm excited. M says, I'm just working on sustainable daily practice. I've done Nano several years and always burnt out after. Okay. Had to take a break and then never got back to it. So this is, I think, very important. And I too am hoping that I will not have the Nano burnout this time. That's actually another reason I decided not to do the daily vlogs, because I think for me, that really easily contributes to it. Also, this is a great idea. I am accepting name applications because, as always, I'm terrible at naming. But if this is not just the definition of what I did with the scroll out there and I'm just going through the comments. But yeah, so I'd be really curious how you guys are, if you've ever experienced burnout after NaNoWriMo before. I think part of it also is you get used to being surrounded by this community and being so excited, and then after November is over, everyone seems to leave because everything gets crazy. It's the holidays for a lot of people, so a day is at 120,000 into MILWORDY. Crushing it. And I've seen the proof of Day crushing it. Like, Day is always in the Discord, freaking doing all of the sprints. It's awesome. All right, Niles it is. Victoria is there with it. Oh, I saw some very cute names, but I feel like Niles, I've settled. I like it. I like it. Honestly, if I see multiple, I'm going to reference this back. Gorgeous. I mean, Niles, aka Cordy. He just has a nickname. December is break month. Sometimes January too. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Sometimes I think if you plan things out, sometimes it's nice to specifically have the break months. I just finished reading all of Chris Fox's Write 5,000 Words in an Hour book. And he talked at the end about how you have to pace yourself. And basically, even though theoretically you could write a book a month or do something like that, it's not as healthy because you need this time to like refill the well and stuff. So I also think sometimes these breaks are good. So is it burnout or is it like a purposeful break? I think that's really when the question comes as well. Chloe says, I had burnout after my first nano last year and it took like a month to get back into my usual writing schedule. So maybe it's also, again, maybe it's reframing it as a purposeful break. I really don't know because I too have had the problem. So I'm hoping that this year, taking the daily vlogs out, doing the streams where I can still be productive and getting words in will help. Autumn Price says, I work at Big Lots and saw this coffee mug in the Christmas section. All things are possible to those who believe. That does sound very Christmassy, but I like the idea of using it as a writer thing too. If I believe I can do it, I can do it. Oh, Alonia, did Nano in training for a half marathon last year, had severe burnout afterwards. So I, except that it was so hot in Texas, I've been working up to doing the 5K and then the 10K without stopping. So at some point, I'm hoping to work my way up to a full half marathon without stopping. But I can totally see how crazy that would be to do both of those at the same time, especially because they're often such a big time commitment. So yeah, Cam says dealing with burnout from writing is as much as being a writer as the actual writing. This is very true. I feel like we just oscillate between like, we're so productive and then like nothing and then like, ah. Laura says I got burnout after like 2/3 of Nano last year, but I'm pretty optimistic about it this year. The plus side is we've all learned from it, hopefully. If it's happened to us, we can at least kind of have a gauge for how we'll do next time or this time as it's coming up very quickly. Okay, I think it is time to do another sprint. We did a 9:30 to send off, because I got it right this time, send off September. So I'm thinking maybe, should we go into the 20s? Should we do that so soon? Should we do something in like the 16 time frame? Y'all let me know how you're feeling. Okay, Dina says I took a break for the whole summer accidentally. I only restarted because of MILWORD. Here's the thing, even if like none of us succeeded at MILWORDY, and I'm convinced that's not gonna happen, because some of y'all are crushing it, we're still all doing the community thing together and it's gotten so many people back into writing, which I think it's phenomenal, it's great. Let's see. Fanny, I do not use the Forest app to do rooms. I want to get back into it, but for the life of me, I cannot get my Forest to focus, to do the focus mode. So like, it just lets me do whatever I want and I haven't figured out why. Oh, Lotta here with the perfect suggestion. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. This is actually one of the longer ones I've done in a really long time. We're gonna do a 23:45. So let me share my screen and set that up again. Oh, 23:45. I hope you guys are ready. Oh my gosh, someone just finished a 12-hour write-a-thon and you are back here? It is your break time. Okay. It looks like I'm gonna hope y'all are ready because my StreamYard just jumped and I cannot figure it out. So yes, okay, on your mark, get set, go. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Way to frickin' go, you guys. Let me know how you did. Let's see. I'm so close to finishing off this line editor, this revision really, because I'm probably going to like line edit it 2 or 3 times until I'm confident with how it went, but almost done. So I'll probably finish it in the next sprint, and then I'll be ready to move into, I think, some of the first bits of Preptobering, because we can make it a verb. 6:15 for Fanny, all in the plot. 7:57 for Victoria. That's awesome. Regina got 6:15. Yay, Regina! Oh, I saw Tammy. Tammy got -65. -45 in edits. Let me see. I'm at -44. We're doing it! My hope is that by the end of this one, I'll have deleted words, because the goal for all of these is around 4,000. Let's see. And I'm at just a little bit over that in this one. Not that it matters, but I could always do with, I'm always surprised when I delete words, so it feels like an accomplishment. Naomi got 760, 798 for Caramel Bachelor. Oh, Lady Yoko got notes on 4 pages. That's awesome. 206 for Zibla. It's like a sleeping. Icona, way to go! Just got to 50K in my zero draft. That's awesome. Hannah got 352. Heck yes. 696 for Jenna. Y'all are crushing it. I saw it skipped, but someone got 0 words, but 1 whole meal accomplished, and I feel like that counts for a lot. Midia Luna 520, and my computer died. Oh no. Hopefully you'll get it rebooted soon and it'll be fine. Becca says she's still editing. Getting to a part I'm not sure how to tackle. So for y'all in the chat, what do you do when you get to one of these things? Like, do you make a pros cons list? Do you kind of just like full steam ahead and just like go with it? Or how do you know? Or do you just kind of like ponder over it for a few days and usually it comes to you? Elizabeth graded 9 assignments. That's awesome. Oh, Tara, 455 of plot summary for a contest submission. Also, let me know how many of you guys have entered a contest before. Laura made some tomato soup. Okay, I want to try and recreate Panera Bread's broccoli cheddar soup. So I think I'm going to try and do that today or buy the ingredients for it today. Let's see. Ella paces until she figures it out. I'm a big pacer too. I feel you on that. Ainsley skips it and sits on it for a few days. Oh, Reagan, full steam ahead, and I make what I call a character chart with all of my characters' handwritings. And yeah, that sounds fascinating. Are you just like really good at calligraphy? What do you mean handwritings? Okay, Tara gives herself a rest from the story for a few days, and then I usually know. Abby talks it through it out loud. I kind of like that. I definitely will talk to myself about things. Sam says a pros cons kind of thing, write out like a train of thought, brainstorm. That's why I have to do all of my brainstorming by hand for some reason. It's so much easier for me to get it out when it's like physically connected to the pen rather than typing. Regina says, contest, I got a silver award in one of the reader's favorite contests a few years ago. That's awesome. That's so cool. That's what I know. Becca has recently had some good contest luck as well. You know, I do cooking with classics where I cook a little bit, but it's usually just inspired by. I love the idea of actually choosing a food from the book, though. I'll have to think this over. Let's see. Bailey says, I'm really bad for writing. Insert X here. Then my co-author reminds me weeks later I never finished the section. Same, but usually the co-writer author is just future me. And it's like, wow, you really skipped this. And I always forget that I skipped it because in my head I filled in the gaps. And I'm just like, Kat got 750 words in her Christmas project. Heck yes. Okay, Alvin says, I will literally ask and then answer questions with very little thought. Does this need to happen? Yes. Why? Because the following. What is the thing where it's like, if you ask why like 5 different times, usually you can get down to the actual root answer sort of thing. I can't remember what that is, but it feels very similar. I like that idea too, Alvin. And then Shannon listens to her playlist on Spotify for mood music for that scene. So I can pretend I'm there and it helps when stuck. Okay, yeah. This is a lot of different options. I like that. The Socratic method. Heck yes, Jasmine. Heck yes. Okay, and Phoebe's the same as Alvin. Dang, all right, y'all. I feel like I have a lot of solutions for the next time that happens to me too. Oh, I saw someone say yes, but no, and yeah. All right, congratulations, Christina, on hitting 30,000. So let's see, how long do y'all want to sprint for this time? I'm thinking we did 9:30 and then a 12 or a 23:45. I'm thinking we go somewhere in the middle and then maybe finish off with another one in the 20s. So like maybe a 17 minutes or so. Sarah Philly, I like that. Save the dog, heck yes. Okay, Natalie with an 18:45. That's feeling kind of close to what I'm thinking. Oh, I like this so much, and yet were I to put it in, it'll just go to like a 1707. But I kind of dig it. We're gonna get creative. Everyone pretend that it's the 1667, okay? We're gonna work with it, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me know when y'all can see my screen, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna pretend, you guys. Okay, it says the 1667 now, right? Okay, we're going with it. All right. Okay, hope you guys are ready. I'm going to remember to put the third sprint banner in case anyone is to join us. So we'll probably do about 4 sprints in total. But yes, oh, thanks Cam for joining. Bye. Okay, hope you're ready. On your mark, get set, right. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. There we go. That was the third sprint, you guys. I did manage to finish that short story, so I moved on to something else, kind of talking about that, brainstorming by hand. So let me tuck this away. Let me know how you did. I see the Quiet Adventure, 391. Way to freaking go. Hiya. Let's see. Yes. Beep, 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 beep. 656 for Ella. Jasmine got 177. Zoned out hard at the end. I feel you on that sometimes. I switched to the brainstorming because I was like, I think I need a little rest. 213 for Nara. 406 for Media. 500 exactly for Ananya. 354, go Cora go, and starting a load of laundry. Heck yes. I need to do some laundry folding today, but actually, I got some suggestions from people on my Instagram post about some new podcasts to listen to, but I am freaking loving this one, Deadline City. Everyone should be listening to it. It's so great. So anyways, I'll probably listen to one of those, and it makes me feel like not everything needs to be focused on productivity, but it makes me feel good when I'm listening to like industry stuff while I'm doing non-worky things during the work day, in quotes, even though of course working for myself, I basically just work whenever, but I'm trying to get better about that. Ooh, Regina, 336, and I used your colored font method for keeping track. Heck yes. That is the way to do it. I have especially been using this again for MILWORDY because I'll stop in the middle of a revision or whatever, and it's a lot harder to find where I would have left off at than if you're just drafting. So I just color code the last word, and then when I come back to it the next day, I do the same thing and I can get the total, and it's great. My favorite thing, I don't know if it was last Nano, it might have been the one before, but I had what I called rainbow sprints where I would change the font color each time, and I would start the day with red, and so each sprint I would just change the font color so I could see how I was doing each time. That was a lot of fun. Aaron got 517 of free write for a character backstory. That's awesome. That's a way that I'm going to be doing my Preptober stuff too, is for my main characters that aren't my protagonist. I'll be doing a couple of like free writes about their backstory, their motivations. It just helps me to make sure I have it at the forefront of my brain while I'm writing. Yes, yes, yay, I'm so glad it helped so many people. Since as I set my Scrivener to reset every day at 0000, so I can just look up in the top bar of how many words I've written. Reagan asks, when does the Preptober video go up? The one that I filmed will go up on Friday. So yes, but I have been kind of vaguely perusing all of the different Preptober videos that people have already started putting up, and look, I love that Preptober is becoming Preptember, to be honest. Like, I've always talked about how NaNoWriMo for me is like in seasons because, it happens, what is it, in April and in July now, and then in November. So it's kind of like I can mark my year based off of when we're having these big community events, and I love it. Let's see. Tina is reading over a work in progress. That's what I'm going to be having to do for Project Death. So I feel you on that. I always think it's really fun because for me, a lot of the time, even though there will be pockets where I'm like, this was atrocious, a lot of the time it makes me happy because it's never as bad as I thought it was. And it just makes me more excited for the story again because I'm like, I know how I can improve it now and I didn't before. So I love the reread time. It's also the most intense kind of reading I think you can do because you're trying to focus on so many different things. So it takes a while, but so good. I know, like if I could have selected it and done it like every 3 months, that's what I would do. We prepare for Preptober with Preptember. Heck yes. Pretember, that works too. I like that. Preptober and Pretember. And Parker, I met my fiance during Prep August. That's perfect. Oh, yay, OMG Angel Writer. Hit above their MILWORDY month goal. Heck yes. Yay, I'm so glad. See, this is also the best thing, is that even though I'm nowhere close to theoretically having hit my goal, it's so nice getting inspired by the people who have. Let's see. Oh, I prefer having Preptober and Plottober. That way September is reserved for basic research, getting everything organized and having a general concept, and October is more for outlining. Oh, so this is one of those where, except that I'm working on Project Death, which I've already worked on, it'll be interesting for me because I might want to try that next year, is actually starting with Preptober and Plottober. So I will consider that. Zara, we're going to go for one more sprint, which we will probably start pretty soon. We shall not have a nano every month. And I can feel that too. Again, we did talk about burnout earlier, so. Do a happy Halloween worldwide sprint soon. Maybe one 31 to. I would totally do that, Mabel, except that I honestly cannot concentrate for 30 minutes straight. Otherwise, and I think that's genius. And I want someone else to do it, but I cannot do it, unfortunately. One of these days, I'm going to work up to a half hour. Every time I tell myself that, though, I'm like, but maybe I just can't. Maybe I just can't do it for a half hour. I don't know. But I want to. Oh, Amy says, I think I've oops, sorry, I did not click on the run. I think I've over-prepared. This is my first go. Too many ideas come and tangents need to get axed. Does anyone else ever feel over-prepared for NaNoWriMo? Also, Regina, you're making me feel better. Yeah, that's what I can do anything under 25, I feel like. And then after that, it's like, it feels insurmountable to me. I think freaking Brooke, during her 5-hour live stream, I don't know if she actually ended up doing it. She at least thought about it while I was watching, but she was going to do an hour-long sprint. That is not a sprint, y'all. An hour is not sprinting. I mean, and I say that with full jealousy. I want that to be known. Full jealousy. Oh, Jack. Yeah, does anybody have any advice for anyone doing NaNoWriMo for their first time? I would say try and keep the fun. Don't get too bogged down with, oh, she did do the hour. My goodness. Truly a hero. Could not do. Full jealousy. Cannot focus that long. For your first NaNoWriMo, get involved in the community in some way, whether that's like posting on Twitter or Instagram or anything else like that. Or making YouTube vlogs or things like that. And then, because sometimes you need external motivation from your fellow nanoers, from your fellow Rhymos. And then don't feel too bad if you get behind. That's one of the things about NaNoWriMos that often, it's really easy to get behind. So you get behind one day and then the next day you have a much bigger goal, and then the next day it's even bigger. So if you do get behind, don't worry and just like keep going. Also, an hour is totally sprinting. No, I refuse to believe that is sprinting. That is a half marathon. Okay, that is not a sprint. If only. I'm always so impressed by you guys who can do that. Jeez. Okay, I think it is probably time to do another writing sprint. Let's see, I did see some people suggesting 1031. Since I could not do the 3110, I like that suggestion. Yes, also the general advice, be kind to yourself, absolutely. Same, Jasmine. That's why I can really push through if we're going to do like a 24 when we did 23:45 earlier, but like it gets rough for me. Also, yes, that is very true. 2020, I kind of like the 17. Okay, Manville, we're gonna do your 1915. Since I cannot do your 3110, we will do your 1915. All right. Let me go ahead and pull that up on the timer. Hopefully y'all can see my screen. 1915. You are quite welcome. I appreciated your suggestion. One of these days, Manville, I will get there. One of these days. Okay, hope you guys are ready for our fourth and final sprint. Ta-da! Final sprint. Okay, on your mark, get set, right. Beep, beep, beep. All right, you guys, that was the final sprint. Let me know how you did. I, again, got some brainstorming done. I still have a few things left to do on my agenda for the day writing-wise, but feeling good about it. Also, Matilda is writing the final battle. Intense, especially with me heart mug. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, Alvin, a farm upstate. I think that's such a great, like, one-line description. That's what I'm gonna have to work on during Preptober. That's one of my, like, action items, is coming up with a perfect one line for Project Death. I have old ones, so I'm gonna have to reference back what I did before, but I don't know that I remember liking any of, like, it never sat fully. So I'm gonna see if I can get better ones. 471 for Cora. I say get better ones. I'm gonna have to write better ones. Hey, Tammy got rid of 426 words. Way to go, Tammy. Almost done reorganizing the flow of the chapter. Yay! Cora got 471, 530 for Brain Stew, and hit their goal for the day. Way to go. Day got 437. Heck yes. 384 for Montana with some tea. Excellent. 560 for Media Luna. 410 for Sam. Anyone else have a hard time with the fun and games portion? Sam, I sometimes struggle with how long that portion should last, but I also don't know that I've done enough Save the Cat outlines where I've fully drafted to, like, know if that was just for that story or in general. So I'd be curious what other people have to say as well. We got a 919 for Sarah, Brianna 346, Lotta got 364, describing a fever dream I had last year. Ooh, interesting. 737 for the whole stream for M. Heck yes. And Sin got 1491 in total. Oh my gosh, y'all crushed it. Ah, Regina got 120. Remembered some bills. The saddest thing to remember, but at least you remembered it. That is important. Holy crap, Matilda got 2,841 for the whole stream. Dang, crushed it. Oh, Mercy's almost past the inciting incident. The main character is about to be kidnapped. I love a good kidnapping story, which sounds bad, but I still love it. Fridge 5 got 1,093 words total for the stream. Heck yes. Shreya, 1,151 total. Freaking crushed it. I missed what Devesha said, but that is frequently how I feel in response to her comments. I'm trying to find it, but I cannot. Oh, yes. Had 2 thoughts and then spent the rest of the time on Insta. Yeah. 1555 for the whole stream for Amy. Yes. 2,858 for Nick. Way to go. And only 2 scenes left in my July Nano story. You're totally going to finish before actual Nano. That's awesome. Haley got 241 for the sprint. Art got 1,228 in total. Emily got 1,100 for the stream. Y'all, you did so good. Christina is asking when the next stream will be. This is a great question. I will be participating in the Worldwide Write-a-thon. So you can follow that on Instagram. Jessica Williamson is the one organizing it, so you can follow her too for more information. I think we will soon find out when everyone is going to be. Brooke and I are working to come up with a time when we can do our anniversary writing and drinking a video, but I think we're going to make it a stream again over on her channel. So we're going to try and find that. And then again, I will be streaming on Twitch every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for all of October. So if you are comfortable with Twitch, I will be there every Monday and Friday. Holy crap, Bailey, 3,100, over 3,100. Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I had so much fun. There will be other ones on YouTube. I just don't know when that is yet. I think I'll probably do one definitely at the very end of October. Just like the kind of last minute Preptober panic sprints, I think is the plan. I think Alvin said you don't need an account, so you should just be able to watch and tune in. But thank you guys so much. Bye, Phoebe. Bye, everyone. I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.